A zombie apocalypse is about to arrive and we will probably all die unless we prepare to defend and attack. That's why in this video I'm going to create and train a robotic artificial intelligence capable of detecting and eliminating any zombie. Also, I'll make a fully playable 3D zombie apocalypse simulator so you can train too, just in case you ever need to kill zombies. Although there's one tiny problem I didn't consider. I don't know 3D. I'm stupid. To kick things off, I'll create an epic zombie training ground. Epic! Also, I need to create a 3D avatar to house the brain of the AI. I'll ask ChatGPT to design the perfect zombie destroying robot so I can replicate it in 3D. Boff! It looks amazing, it's so cool. Too bad I don't know 3D and had to settle for a suppository with glasses. But it's okay, it doesn't have to be scary. I think. Actually, I'll add a few obstacles to the epic training ground to avoid it being too empty. A cube here, another here, and this like this, and done! I've been thinking we should name our AI, and who better to ask than another AI? If you were a robotic artificial intelligence designed to destroy zombies, what would you like to be called? I programmed Juan to rotate the camera with the mouse and move with the keyboard. Now we need to get him a weapon to kill zombies. But my budget is a bit tight. I dive into Unity's website and found this gun, which looked spectacular on Juan. Since it was free, let's give the gun a custom skin, but we don't know if Juan is a guy or a girl, and for now he's not telling us. So I'll make two different skins, one for girls and one for men. As a certified expert on women, I know girls like pink, kittens, Hello Kitty, more kittens, and big dick. But let's not add that. And this is the gun for them. Oh good. And now for the men. Women love red. Not this one. This one. And we need macho stickers. Sharks, explosions, Messi, this handsome guy, guns. Masterpiece. Now let's ask Juan which gun he prefers. Come on Juan, pick one. Fine, this one. Now I have to code the gunshot. But first, let's model the bullet. Perfect. I program it to fire and it should work. The gun might need a prostate exam. Alright, it works. After a lot of shooting and testing the gun, I realized something wasn't working, and you won't believe that I found the solution to this problem in Fortnite. When I approach an obstacle, the bullets don't reach the crosshair. But when I'm far away, they go over the crosshair. I searched online for a solution, but I couldn't find one. I even played games like Call of Duty and Battlefield for research, but still no luck. Mostly because I kept playing for hours. Till I wanted to play Fortnite, and then I noticed something. In Fortnite, the bullet's angle change. Let me explain for those as slow-minded as me. When you place the gun in a 3D space, it has a specific position and rotation. These coordinates will be safe in the game. And that's why the developer intends for the rotation to aim directly at the target so bullets hit the mark. But there's an unaccounted for factor that I didn't expect. The Z-axis, or ground depth. Motherfucker Z-axis! For example, if the gun is rotated 50 degrees and there's an obstacle here, the bullet will hit the center. But if the obstacle is farther away, the bullet overshoots. And if the object is closer, the bullet hits early. Explained. Here the solution is simple. No guns allowed. Juan, take the knife. Nah, just kidding. We can make Juan fire an invisible ray to detect the obstacle's position and move the bullet to that direction. This way we would solve the problem. Hey, Activision, hire me. Look what I made. I added an animation for the gun when it fires. For some reason it looked like a South Park character walking. Okay, much better. I also added a reload animation. I think I need to tweak this a bit. Okay, now it actually looks like it's reloading bullets. I also added particles to simulate sparks when bullets hit the wall. And with that, Juan is finished. Subscribe if you want a Juan in your house. Now it's time for the zombies! For now, this will be the zombies. Before turning them into zombies, I need to prepare them. Since I already added sparks, I'll make it so that when you shoot zombies, they bleed. I think these particles will work well. Isn't getting cold here? A little less, heh. When I shoot the zombie, it should work. Okay, I added an anti-drop wall to the training area. And if I shoot... Yes, let's go, you son of a... It's already! Oops, anger troubles. Now we need to add an AI to the zombies. This AI will be much simpler than Juan's. Zombie artificial intelligence is already pre-trained, it just needs the brain implanted. I'll add this script to the zombie which will act as the brain. Then I'll place this object that does this. It has analyzed the map. Now the zombie's brain knows where it can walk and also understand that white areas represent obstacle it needs to avoid. So if I hit play, it should work. I need to stop saying should work because it never does. I am an idiot. Okay, now it should... Better not jinx it. And now it's time for Zombie's makeover. This was Zombie before. Ugly, poor dressed, and even uglier. And this is Zombie now. Please, Zombie, step forward. Impressive! How you're still ugly as fuck. Since I've been broke since this video began, I'll download a 3D zombie model from a free website, but cursed. I'm talking about Mixamo. At Mixamo, you don't pay with money, you pay with your soul. This site created by the devil himself is full of stupid 3D models trying to grab your attention to be downloaded. Now my mission is to find a zombie model without falling for any of the other jank like this. Fuck, I have to resist. That was close. After dodging all that crap, I found a decent zombie model. But the worst was yet to come. It was time to search for animations. Finding model was hard, but finding animations multiplies the difficulty by 1000. I needed just 3 animations: walking, attacking, and dying. That was all I needed. I clicked on the animation tab and it took me to the second level of hell. The page was full of garbage. A stupid dance animation that would actually look great on my zombie, but no, focus, you little salad. At the top of the page was my salvation. The search bar. All I had to do was reach it, and then type what I needed to escape this eternal trap. Come on, little salad! Let's go! You're almost there! You can do it! I made it. Here I felt free. In this safe place, I found and downloaded all the animations I needed. Then imported them to Unity, hit play, and... Fuck! First, I added the zombie a running animation. Look at him! I'm so good making zombie noises. Next, I added the attack animation, which of course caused problems. But after messing around with the zombie inside, I fixed it. Ooh, that's not wrong. Let me repeat. I did the things to the zombie. The important thing is that you get the idea. Lastly, I added the death animation. It worked. Wait, why is this happening? I stuck my hand inside the zombie again. This is so fucking gross. And not even that, he wanted to let me go. Finally, I managed to manipulate their internal code correctly so they would actually die. That doesn't sound dirty anymore, okay? Let's go! And now we move on to the final phase, the most important one, to start training Juan's AI. The damage. To make Juan take damage, I wanted to draw inspiration from your ex. Just kidding, friend jokes. As I said at the beginning of the video, I have absolutely no clue about 3D in video games, so I had to use my entire brain to solve the following problem. I wanted to reference the zombies in Black Ops. When a zombie hurts you, the screen turns red, and if the zombie keeps attacking, the red intensifies and spreads until you die. But the hard part wasn't the visual effect, it was making sure the zombie dealt damage only during the attack animation. This was tricky because the zombie was one single 3D mesh with no separate components. The first problem I solved easily. I looked up a tutorial on how to create the damage effect. I copied it like a champ, smashed the like button and subscribed. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll reserve you a Juan for your apocalypse. Now the challenge was making the zombie deal damage only during its attack. To make the zombie lethal while moving its arms, I had to create a collider on the hands that moves with them during the attack animation. A collider is an area or space that detects other colliders. Okay. So the idea was that when the zombie's hand collider hits Juan's collider, it sends a signal that says Juan has been hit and should take damage. But the zombie was a single mesh, with nothing I could attach the collider to so it would move with the attack. That's when I decided to dig deeper. I went inside the zombie and started fiddling with it. Who the fuck wrote this script? Oh yeah, it was me. To my surprise, I found something I hadn't expected. While the mesh was unified, guess what was separated into sections? The bones. The parts responsible for animating the mesh. And this totally solved my problem. Since the bones were separate, I could attach the collider directly to the hand bone. And since the bones were already animated, the collider moved with them. And here is the results. Come here, doggy. Come here. Yes, it works. With this, zombies are done and we can start training Juan. Right now, Juan brains is basically this. We're going to transform it into this. To do that, I'll need to multiply by 1000 the number of Juans during the training. But first, we need to prepare him. In my previous video we trained Wigglybat, an AI that learned how to breathe. That was simple as the brain only had to decide between inhaling or exhaling. Juan's brain, however, is more complex, and he needs to handle these tasks. First, he has to know the zombies' positions. We will add sensors to detect nearby colliders. He won't know they are zombies, but will recognize that something is nearby. And with some coding, we'll also calculate the distance to the nearest zombie. These steps allows Juan to observe his surroundings. Second step is movement. We can't just tell the AI to move using WASD or rotate with the mouse, because it's too complex for its brain. Instead, we give it numbers. During training, the AI randomly generates numbers within a set range. So, if we associate those numbers with positions on the X and Y axis, we have these! Juan is moving. And the last one, shooting. Juan can already see his surroundings and move through them. He now needs to interact. The same way the AI will generate all numbers within a specific range, we can also set the limit during its training to just 2 numbers. Crazy! 0 and 1. So, when it generates the number 0, Juan does nothing, but when it generates the number 1, he shoots. With this setup, Juan is fully ready for training! But there's one last thing. Your mom! Another joke. Rewards and punishments. When Juan does something good like killing zombies or staying alive longer, we reward him. When he messes up like dying or crashing into walls, we punish him. You're straight up, dude! Now we multiply the quantity of epic training grounds by 1000 to speed up Juan's learning and create an army of Juans. Not these ones, these! Now I'm going to hit play to start the training. Okay, so I reduced the number of training grounds. Now if I hit play, the training will start. And while Juan is training, I decided to train myself at the gym. I fell into depression. But it doesn't matter because Juan is fully trained! Now, I can't wait to show you the result of this zombie killing machine, but first, as promised, I'll create a fully playable zombie apocalypse simulator for you. And this will also be Juan's ultimate test. First, I'll add a zombie round system. Every time you eliminate all the zombies in a round, you'll be moved on to the next one. But zombies will be stronger and there will be twice as many. I'm also designing a western theme map so you don't have to play in the lame epic training ground. Honestly, it turned out very free. I mean, amazing. Between rounds, I added a system of random perks, but I won't tell you what they do. And also, I've added a new weapon to the game, an AK-47. You can only get it if one of the zombies drop it. Trust me, it's worth it. Finally, I've decided the game should have an actually ending. Defeating a final boss you won't expect. You'll need to kill zombies and survive until one drops a star. When you see it, pick it up. Once you do, a new area will unlock. In this area, you'll face Mondongo, the final boss. He deserved this moment. You'll have to kill Mondongo, but it won't be easy. Hordes of zombies will swarm you while trying to shoot him. When you defeat him, he'll drop a leprechaun turret. Pick it up and take it to the safe where you first spawned on the map. Approach the safe and you will have won! And that's the finished game! Now I'll show you the results of Juan training with gameplay on this same map. And if you also want to play, check out the link in the description. Furthermore, if you are a game developer, don't hesitate to join the Discord. I have a project for you.